Who is your favourite darts player? If you said Luke Littler, trust me, you would not be alone. And guess what? Target Darts have been with Luke right from the very beginning. Before he was a world champion, Luke was just like you, a kid who loved throwing darts and having fun. And Target were there from day one, helping him on his journey all the way to the top. Now you can play like Luke too. Target has loads of awesome Luke Littler gear. From the Nuke magnetic dartboard that's perfect for your first throws, to the Littler Generation 1, the actual darts used to win the 2025 World Championships. And if you want to make your game even cooler, check out Target's On-Me Auto scoring system. It does all the scoring for you, so you can just focus on throwing and having fun. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be the next world champion. Head to www.target-darts.co.uk to find out more. To the Football for Kids podcast, and welcome to another brand new episode. This is part 1 of 3 in a trio of versus episodes. We are potentially about to open a massive tin of worms. We've done the Battle of the Goats, Pele versus Maradona, Messi versus Ronaldo. We've done the Battle of the Gloves, Edison versus Alisson. But now it's time for another one. One to cause debate in playgrounds and classrooms and mess rooms all around the world. In this episode, we're going to be doing Kylian Mbappé versus Erling Haaland. This is lightning speed versus Hulk smash power. Before we get into this episode, kids versus adults applications are now open for Series 5 and will remain open until the 28th of February 2026. If you would like to be involved, please ask an adult to send an email to darren@footballforkidspodcast.com. They will receive an automated response with a link to fill out a 30-second form, and who knows, you may well end up on the podcast and be on Kids versus Adults. It doesn't matter if you've been on Kids versus Adults before or you're simply brand new to the show. Right then, let's get into it, shall we? And in the red corner, fighting out of Paris in France, he goes by the name of Kylian Mbappé. Kylian Mbappé is a French speed machine. We are talking faster than a cheetah on roller skates. I mean, we haven't actually tested that, but he probably is. He was born on the 20th of December 1998 in Paris, France, which makes him 27 years old. He became a superstar, like a genuine superstar, at Paris Saint-Germain, and now plays for Real Madrid at the famous Santiago Bernabeu. He is known for his dribbling, his acceleration, and scoring huge goals on the biggest of stages. And ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Norway, he was born in Leeds, England. He is now the fighting pride of Manchester City, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland was born on the 21st of July 2000 in Leeds, England, while his dad was playing football there. Now, I've already done 2 episodes on Erling Haaland, and you can check those out and listen to his entire journey and story if you like. He plays for Norway and for Manchester City. He's just 25 years old. He's tall, powerful, and terrifying for defenders and goalkeepers. He runs like a freight train and scores goals like a robot built to break nets. So, let's kick things off here. In 2018, Mbappé was just 19 years old when he played in the FIFA World Cup final. a teenager playing in a World Cup final. However, he didn't just play, he scored in the final, becoming only the second teenager ever after Pelé to do just that. France won the World Cup, and Mbappé won the Best Young Player award. In 2022, he went full superhero again. He scored 3 goals in a World Cup final, something no player has done since 1966. He then went on to finish that tournament with 8 goals, winning the Golden Boot as the top scorer. By his mid-20s, he already has double-digit World Cup goals, putting him alongside football legends and some of the greatest to ever do it. Mbappé started his career off at AS Monaco and won the French league as a teenager. He joined PSG in 2017 as the most expensive teenage footballer ever at that time. At PSG, he won the league 6 times with PSG and became the club's all-time top goal scorer, all while still being extremely young. In 2024, he joined Real Madrid, one of the biggest clubs on earth, and started scoring again straight away. He has scored hundreds of career goals before even touching anywhere near his late 20s, something most players only dream of. In fact, as I record this today, he has scored 412 goals for club and country. That is crazy. And then, in the opposite corner, is Haaland for this episode, a genuine Premier League goal monster. In 2022, Haaland joined Manchester City and the Premier League had never quite seen anything like it. In his first season, he scored 36 Premier League goals, breaking the all-time single-season record. Across all competitions, he scored 52 goals as City won the treble, the Premier League, the FA Cup and the UEFA Champions League. He became the fastest player ever to score 100 Premier League goals, doing it quicker than legends like Alan Shearer. In the UEFA Champions League, Haaland broke records for fun. He reached 20, 30, 40 and 50 Champions League goals faster than anyone in history. Think about that. Faster than Ronaldo, faster than Messi, faster than Zinedine Zidane or Gareth Bale. This guy has broken unbelievable records. Haaland, as you know, plays for Norway, and even though Norway have not reached a World Cup in his career yet, he is their all-time top goal scorer. That is pretty crazy to consider that they haven't had loads of tournament matches, and that means he hasn't had the opportunity to score the goals like other players, i.e. Kylian Mbappé. When he was younger, he scored 9 goals in one under-20s World Cup match for Norway. 9 goals in one game. This is a serious goal machine. When we talk about their height and their build, Mbappé is about 1.8 metres tall, which is around 5'11 inches. He is lean, quick and slippery, and his dribbling skills are unreal. Haaland is taller, bigger, stronger. He's about 1.95 metres tall, which is 6'5 inches, and he's built like a superhero. If he walked in with underpants over his trousers and a cape on his back, you wouldn't blink. Imagine trying to stop a fast-moving wardrobe as it comes flying towards you at goodness knows what pace. That is what it's like when defenders and goalkeepers are looking at Erling Haaland. Mbappé has been clocked at around 38 km per hour, one of the fastest speeds recorded in football. Haaland has been recorded at around 35 to 36 km per hour, and that was just in the Premier League, which, let me tell you, is incredibly fast for somebody of his size and his build. In a race, Mbappé probably wins. I mean, if you look at the numbers, he does. But Haaland chasing you would give you nightmares, especially if you're a defender. Both seem to score goals in almost every match they play in. Mbappé averages close to a goal per game in many seasons for his club and for his country when you look at it year by year. Haaland has often scored more than a goal per game in certain competitions, especially in the Premier League and in his time in the Bundesliga. Both players have scored over 50 Champions League goals in their careers already, and they've still got so long to go. Haaland reached the big milestones faster, while Mbappé started younger and has played more seasons. Mbappé has scored a hat-trick in a World Cup final, which was one of the biggest moments in sport. Haaland scored 9 goals in a World Cup youth match. Okay, maybe those things don't quite compare, but they're both unbelievably impressive. If Mbappé and Haaland were superheroes, Mbappé is the Flash. He's all about the speed, the dribbling and the magic runs, the ones which leave your mouth wide open and you're looking through your fingers if you're the opposite side's fan. Haaland is the Hulk. He is all about power, strength and smashing the ball into the net. But here's the twist. Mbappé is stronger than people think. Haaland is faster and more agile than people ever expect him to be. That mix is what makes the pair of them so special. But something really important is that Mbappé and Haaland respect each other in a big way. They push each other to be better, just like Messi and Ronaldo did. When one breaks a record, the other will give them a nod. It's a sign of respect. It's a sign of a good attitude. It's a sign of good sportsmanship. Mbappé is the lightning. Haaland is the thunder. One dazzles with speed and magic. The other smashes records of power and goals. Choosing between them is like choosing between a lightning bolt and the thunderclap. Both are incredible. Both are rewriting football history. And the best part is they're both still so young. And the story is still being written. So, if you were a manager and you had a choice between Haaland and Kylian Mbappé, who would you choose? Who would you put in your team? If you're listening on Spotify, there is a poll for you to answer right now. Get involved and leave a comment. And remember, if you know someone who loves football just as much as you do, then please tell them about the Football for Kids podcast. And whether you're playing football soon, watching it on the telly or pitch side, I hope that you enjoy the game. See you next time.